Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here. God knows I don't know why I'm here, beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very responsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. So, got a couple of different things here today. SP Momiji, two Dodomekis, and two Kyuumei Nekos. Yeah, I've actually shown off one of these before, but a couple of these before, but we did some revamps because let's find something new to try. And let me tell you, I've got had some interesting ones. So let's start, of course, here with our girl Momiji. Let's face it, this is I actually really love her default skin in her SP form. If only because it looks so freaking elegant and beautiful at the same time. Like, this is amazing. I love this. I also really love how they did the whole gradient for shading on the dress part. That is freaking amazing. Like, top tier, yes. Now, our girl here, what I've got her hooked up with is, she's a grade 6. She is fully skilled up. I mean, at this point, it's a default. If I have a grade 6, they are going to be fully skilled up unless something changes long after the fact. Looking at you, Yodohime. But yeah. So, nice little bit of attack, some HP, defense, a little extra speed, just a little teeny sprinkle of speed, but focused mostly with crit damage, and a nice little sprinkling of effect resistance, because what do? We don't like our Shiki getting knocked stupid. We love doing it, we don't like being the victim of it. Now, I'm gonna admit, I had a time actually building her. I think at first I just ran with the stereotypical seductress build just because it's so versatile, and I figured it'll give me a chance to work through her abilities, see what works. And then I decided, you know what, frick it. Now, not to say, seductress wasn't too bad. It was actually kind of a fun build on her, but I don't know, I guess in retrospect, basic. Come on, click forward. So I thought, you know what, I'll one day get another one of these. Why not just have a little fun? So I decided to go with Hayasubi. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize, but I don't really use this very often on a lot of things. I have very few Shiki that have this as a focus point, and thought it might be fun to try just for shits and giggles. I have to admit, I actually kind of like this. The way the effect goes, kind of works pretty nicely, especially when she does do some hit. So of course its focus is again on attack, crit, especially this beautiful crit damage booster here, and supplement it out with with Nightwing, which is partially here for its attack boosting, and partially here because I love dumb jokes, and Nightwing, Crow themed Crow and Maple Leaf Spirit. I mean, I'm an idiot with a megaphone. We know this, we accept it, we move on. Thank you. But overall, I mean, I kind of had a lot of fun with this so far. So it's actually has been a lot of fun on this. So hopefully she'll get to show off a little, because I've actually been able to put her use this build with a few boss events lately. You know, just because I wanted to give it a real test run. It held up pretty nicely. So, you know, I'm not ashamed of it. So, moving forward, we're going to hit the Dodomeki now. Well, not actually hit, but you get what I'm saying. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with her, to be honest, but I have to admit, I'm actually really love the one idea someone had of basically speed boosting her to hell and back so she can basically put a lock on your opponents. And I thought that was actually a lot of fun and a great idea, so you'll get to see my attempt at that type of build. But for the sake of this grade 5 version, it's not quite so much. Now, Wisp is mostly here for its effect hit boosting, but also I really like the idea of her being able to use this ability with the thought stacks kind of as a bit of an in-joke because, you know, moving on. But also because it would help try to preserve some orbs. Which, I mean, it's done pretty nicely at helping preserve orbs. Now, again, speed boost her to hell and back is the main thing. No matter what you're doing, go with effect hit, speed boost. If you're just using the effect hits only coming from the souls you put on there and you're just blowing up attack on everything else, sure, go ahead. But please make sure you have a speed booster. Trust me, that first turn, as I've said many times, can make or break you. Now, I gave her a good bit of attack here because I did want her to be able to hit when she's not actually putting a lockdown on, but it's not really but it's more like I was trying to make her more able to hit somebody. A little extra sprinkle of defense. Again, speed. I think we're looking at like 180 speed total here right now. Little smidgen of crit. Little sprinkle of crit damage. About 49% of effect hit, and a little resistance to, again, try to keep her okay. Now, like I say, so mostly, like I said, I just want to get her using her effect and everything. So as you can see, yeah, effect hit. I'm also losing a lot of my train of thought, unfortunately. So again, Wisp. With this one being more focused towards attacking and everything. But with some Sea Sprite here because I had these laying around and nothing I wanted to put them on. And of course I had this beautiful speed booster as we saw. So overall, she's basically here to help try to preserve orbs a little bit. Try to put a lockdown on your opponent's abilities. And maybe occasionally slap a bitch. As we love. Yes? Phantom Eye. I'm pretty sure somebody's getting the jokes right this second with the nicknames. But now we move on to my newer Dodomeki, and when I say new, I mean new. She is fresh. She is unevolved. As we can see, grade 4, unlike her older sister. And her focus is very much on, again, speed and effect hit with a little more effect resistance. And probably more crit and crit damage than necessary, but you know what? Even if you don't have a lot of attack, if you're gonna slap someone, at least make it hurt. So again, she's kind of like I said, she's only stuck at like unevolved. She's not fully skilled yet. We're still working on her, but this is a good little, as we do, example between fresh and mostly built. And again, with the speed boosting, with this beautiful I cannot pronounce this, and I'm not gonna try, because I feel like I'm gonna break my tongue in a minute. But it's mostly here again for the crit boosting, and because I had this beautiful speed and effect hit booster laying around, and thought, you know what, let's do this. Same with this one. But of course, I've been falling in love with Shoujo. I hope I got that right. As a good effect hit booster, because this is kind of beautiful, is that it will also help ignore some effect resistance. Now, Of course, we have this beautiful crit damage up here. And of course, this glorious effect hit. So 81%, I mean, her main goal here is to, again, with speed and effect hit, she's putting a lockdown on somebody. And when she does hit somebody, she wants to make it hurt a little bit. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it might actually hit a pressure point, for lack of better joke words. Nightai. Overall, I mean, that's the main thing I can say with her, in that I've seen and know a lot of people vouch for. Speed, effective. It works very nicely, and you want her doing that lock. Now, moving on and cutting down the line here, we move to our cat girls, the Kyuumei Nekos. Now, Scarlet over here is one who we've seen before. She is grade 5, she is fully skilled, of course, and she is hooked up with the Scarlet build clause. She is built to basically move fast with this 178 speed and hit. Basically, her purpose is to just attack and provide a counter for if she is attacked. I mean, in all honesty, if I wasn't calling her Scarlet, I'd probably be naming her after my mother's old cat, Whiskey, because that cat was also all claws. But yeah, so again, speed here, speed. This whole thing is a little bit of a speed demon-y, but sure. And of course, boosted up with some extra crit from claws. Oh yeah, my energy is waning something fierce right now. But yeah, she's mostly here for attacking, countering. And legit, she used to actually be using the icy skin that they put, for lack of better words, I'm just calling it icy, that they put out, because I figured, you know, I'll see how I like it for a while. I ended up deciding I wasn't too fond of it after all. I mean, don't get me wrong, the coloring is beautiful. It didn't work after a while. It did look kind of Final Fantasy-ish, which was kind of cool. But, you know, had to go back with the Evo skin, because let's face it, her Evo skin is actually pretty cool, too. And, of course, over here we have Echo in the base mode, but do not be fooled by the basic look. She is evolved, she is grade 5, she is also fully skilled like her sister. But she's here to do assisting. While Scarlet is here to counter, Echo is here to assist, so that actually equals a little bit of fun. Now, again, her focus is more with the critting and assist. With some Soul Taker boosted on here for extra attack and all. I mean, she is nowhere near as fast, only at 3% boost, but her purpose, like I said, is to assist. She's basically supposed to be jumping in there and scampering in with you every time and hitting something. Little crit, little sprinkle of crit damage, mostly effect resistance, because you want her continuing to do the assisting. So that means no being not stupid. Little defense, some HP, little attack. I mean, again, she's got her focus. Now, if you want to knock off here, that's fine. Feel free. No harm, no shame, no foul. If you want to stick around, we're going to hit the level 40 Hahakagami zone and the level 40 Kappa zone and just watch the fireworks display. Okay, you still here? Alright, awesome. Let's do this then, shall we? And my game is freezing. There we go. Wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Back to... Okay. It'll catch up in a second. There we go. Even if you don't have a good attacker, you can get some extra from Echo joining in the party. And Momiji doing her dance steps. There we go. Ooh, bah. There we go. And of course, we're getting to see mostly Echo doing her job here right now. I have to admit, I kind of just love the way that the cursed eye thing looks. That actually does come out looking pretty cool. Oh. Whoop. Bam. And there's the dragon. Actually, the cursed eye also matches the dragon very nicely, doesn't it? Pow. Alright. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So, I mean, it may as well have that been just Echo just having a field day. Alright, so I will see you in the Kappa zone in like 2 shakes. Okay, here we go. And we're back in the Kappa zone with the Heartseeker Momiji, 2 Dodomeki, and 2 Kyuumei Neko. And again, I am horribly butchering and mispronouncing names, but we've come to accept this. Yes? Okay. Seme, just in the background, be pretty, and have some fun. Let's go. I really do love that cursed eyes look. It's just the... Damn. I feel like the Kappa are actually worse than the Hahakagami song. Also, is it just me, or, I mean, Dodomeki's voice actress, it just has this very soothing voice as the character. It's just soothing and kind of real nice. I mean, there's a valiant effort there, Kappa, but, you know, no dice. I think the Hahakagami actually, held up a little longer. Alright, so that's that. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. If not, again, no shame. But, you know, no matter who, if you're heading out the door, just do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below the like, comment, subscribe. I know we're all barely here anymore, but yeah. And I'll catch you next time. Okay? See ya.